Don't mind the hair, I know. Okay, I know. It's a good thing that I'm not a hairstylist. I'm actually a makeup artist. And this is a makeup beauty channel, because otherwise this I know is a train wreck. Pero look, my length is lengthening. And my braid and my pony is still puny. Shut up, I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead, apply makeup on the face. I have a reason why, and there's a reason why my hair is busted. So we're gonna get into it. Everything that I use most of the things that I use in today's video will be linked and listed below in the description box. And if you haven't entered the giveaway, you absolutely need to, okay? So today is gonna be a chit chat, get ready with me, but it's gonna be kind of like a two-parter, kind of. And I woke up with the braid sideways. Let me explain what's happening. I have had a week, right? I've been meaning to wash my hair since Sunday and never got around to it. Of course, I've been showering, but instead of just washing my hair, I needed to touch up my roots because my color has stayed and has stayed strong. But these grays, girl, these grays. So I figured before I traveled, as I'm going away, I wanted to make sure that I redid my mani and covered up my roots. And for whatever reason, like this is my natural part. It's weird enough. It's like an angled, crooked something. You can't really see too much gray. Pero nena, if you go like this, the grays are graying and we're going to a baby shower. So I need to like try my best to look my best. So my hair is a mess in this video because I am gonna touch up my roots. And then I'm also gonna do a manicure. But at the same time, if I were to touch up my roots and do a manicure and my face not be done, it would be an awkward situation because I am gonna film it. I believe that video went up before this one because I just film as I go and then I post as I feel like the video for the day makes sense. So it's probably already live. Check it out. But I wanted to make sure that I didn't look like too much of a hot mess because the hair's already a mess. And I figured if I go ahead and film it, not only am I showing you guys what it is that I do to touch up my roots because I'm really not trying to damage my length and the rest of my hair, pero also it'll basically hold me accountable porque mija, I've been like all over the place, super swamped. I'm gonna go in with my one size. This is so freaking good. I was able to skip my primer as per usual, and I was able to wear this freaking all day and not have to use the setting spray. You need to go watch the wear test because this foundation wore so beautifully. It is bananas. I'm gonna do the same thing, kind of skip on concealer today. And this was just a one pump and this big ass sponge. It's already blended and my face is pretty much ready to go for the rest of the makeup. Pum, 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 pum. I wanted to tell you guys, I actually very recently noticed something about social media that has been weighing heavy on my mind, and it kind of bothers me in a sense because I know social media and certain personalities accounts can be toxic, but it's not just them. Social media is toxic in general, which is cray. And I figured I'd share my thoughts with you guys. What triggered this was Nick Okado's reveal of his full-on weight loss, which I'm gonna be real honest. He says it was within a 2-year period. I envy his ass, okay? Cam is 3 going on 3.5, and I lose 5 pounds. I gained the 10 pounds. A PCOS is annoying, okay? And it's a struggle. So sometimes I look bloated and inflamed. Other times I don't, and it's all due to PCOS, so it is what it is. It's a medical condition. Pero homies just showed up after being like 400 and something pounds or something like that, and next thing you know, he's like super slim. Good for him and his health. I feel like if you're ever able, regardless of if you're doing injections, pills, surgery, if you're able to lose weight and just get back to like your most healthy self, I commend that. Celebrate it, and I love that for you. I genuinely do. But he keeps saying his social experiment. And I'm like, he hasn't really been clear as to what the experiment truly was, right? But I can't help notice how people thrive off of negativity. And at this point, it's just become insanity and the most negative type of entertainment that you could find, like in my opinion. And these are my thoughts while I'm doing dishes. I know it's bonkers, like my brain is everywhere, pero just hear me out. So when Nick Ocado was huge, right? Severely overweight, eating the food the way that he was eating it, my personal thought was, I'm grossed out. Not by his look or the way that he was eating, but the gluttony behind it. The idea that there's gluttony behind food. There are so many people that don't have access to that amount of food, let alone a small amount of food. And it's just one of those things where I'm just thinking like, wow, this is all for the views. Now I understand he has a social experiment that he was doing, but I was like, wow, all for views, and half of this food probably goes to waste. Like there's no way they're eating all of that, right? So I couldn't enjoy that content because it would turn my stomach. I knew it wasn't healthy. I knew it just felt wrong watching it. So I just couldn't. But people would watch it and just be negative and mean and just say, you're gross, you're disgusting, it's a waste of money. Like people had nothing but negative things to say. In the comments, they would watch it, and it was like an addiction to them. They could not stop watching. So it was a form of entertainment for millions of people. People would tell him, you need to stop, get healthy, lose the weight. They would call him gross. In general, they were just plain old mean, right? And then out the blue, the man reveals his new body, slim, healthy. He doesn't look like he has saggy skin, nothing like that. If he did lose it, watching his food intake and exercising and all of that, it was definitely gradually, and it would make sense as to why he had been gone for 2 years and not filmed anything for 2 years, because he was in the process of losing his weight. Now people have a lot to say, well, you lied to us and this is not right and this whole thing. And it's like, but y'all were so mean to him from the beginning and now you care. Your feelings are hurt. Like, what's going on here? Toxic behavior. Oh, the cheeks are chicken. And this baby's like $10. The cheeks are chicken and I love them. I'm gonna only really talk about this because one of you guys, love you mama, finally dove in to try Merit Beauty products, and you dove in and grabbed the brow gel. Mine is in brown black, so I don't do what I did. I figured we should, go ahead and use this baby today because it's actually really good. I have really thin brows, so I gotta take it easy. And it's not just a Nikocado situation because it happens literally all over social media. So for instance, Miss Michaela Noguera. We tend to only really mention her here when she's had a oopsie moment with makeup. She's had a few more since, like the Huda Beauty review that went wrong on her end. Yes, it looks like, and she admitted in a comment, apparently, allegedly, she had used the brand new Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, but like the what is it, the gold one, which looks stunning and I'm dying to try. Pero, she went ahead and mixed it and it just didn't turn out the way that she thought it would in terms of her new Huda Beauty review. There's a lot that I can say about how she reviewed that I would have done differently, but whatever, it is what it is, right? Because it's not really about that we're talking about right now. Thing is, people love going on the internet and bashing her weight, which is a no-no, bashing her outfits, bashing her filters, bashing, and they've literally made their social media presence and or accounts surround anything and everything Michaela Noguera. A whole bunch of people are doing it, mainly on TikTok though. Anyway, so ¿qué pasó? What happens? After her Huda Beauty faux pas, Michaela doesn't post. Now, she hasn't posted in many days. There's theory that she may be on a cruise. There's theory that she's hiding out because of the Huda Beauty situation. And somebody said she's out getting plastic surgery. People are getting messy, okay? Messy. I mean, to the point that there's rumor going around over at TikTok, which I think it's like a really dumb rumor and it's kind of messed up, that Kosas gifted allegedly, a $120 something dress while they were on the Kosas trip to Michaela, and then she showed it in it. Listen, people are getting really lame. Like, first of all, Kosas pays for this whole vacation and Kosas is gonna sue her, Dike, supposedly, allegedly, because of a stupid $120 something dress. That is like the dumbest thing I've heard. So no, I don't believe that. The brows are looking cute. I'm not gonna sculpt them. I think I wanna leave them alone. But anyway, I'm saying all of this because these are the things that are in my mind. People have created a social presence. Their social presence literally surrounding negativity when it comes to people like Michaela in this situation. And so now that Michaela is gone, everyone's like, where are you? Come back. Some people have admitted, you need to come back. You can't be gone. Girl, you're my girl and I miss you. I have no content. You need to come back. Like, that's kind of sad. Toxic behavior, social media toxicity. It's not safe. It's just not healthy. I thought my elbow was so ashy I was going to apologize. It's powder. People have gone through the extent of saying she needs to disappear. Why does she still have a social media presence? Why are people still giving her attention? Commentary channels, not all of them, again, mainly on TikTok, have nothing but mean things to say, won't give credit when credit is due. Because I know she messes up, but it's not an everyday mess up, And yet, Now that she's gone, because people wanted her gone, let's cancel her, let's make her disappear. Now that she's gone, people want her back. Now I don't know where people are worried. What? And I'm very aware that when it comes to social media, you can't make anyone and everyone happy. As there will be people who are very happy with your content, want more, and celebrate the, the good things that happen. But then you're always going to have a group of people, and sadly enough, half the time it seems or feels like it's the vast majority of people who you're never going to please. Like, you could be in the most loving of loving relationship, have an amazing partnership beyond best friend, husband, wife, partner, or status, right? Attentive, great family people, amazing, fun, upbeat presence on social media. But someone always has to come out and point out, well, your dishes are in the sink. Or like, you guys can't really be that friendly and really like each other that long. Like, how do you work with one another? There's always something. Someone's always going to nitpick something. And I think it's sad for the content creator because, when you get into content creation, you get into it so you can have A, fun, right? But B, just kind of share with the world your blessings, and show how amazing life could be. I know not everyone's going to have that, but at the same time, it's one of those things like, let's celebrate that other people have the things that you don't have and aspire to have that, work towards that. It's proof that you can have that too, in a sense. You know what I mean? And I feel like there are people who just kind of get stuck. Now, granted, there are people who fake it, girl, and make it bigger than what it needs to be and over dramatize the situation. And then it all blows over in their faces. And they're like, I didn't think this was going to happen. For sure. There's always that like small group that's just overall fake about it all. But I've seen so many of these family content creators. Okay, you're amazing. You have a great time. You're fun. You spend time with your kids. You share your family with us. Maybe you don't have all the time in the world to keep a house clean with 4 kids. I get it. It's okay. It's okay. But for some reason, people find it necessary to have to show up on social media and leave comments calling them nasty, you're lame, you're lazy. And I just don't understand, how does that affect anyone watching the videos? Like, if you don't like it, scroll. You don't have to live in the household. So if it's a mess and it's not up to your standards, that's fine. There's people nitpicking other people's cooking habits because, well, you should know better. How did you get married? Don't know how to cook properly. Like, but I'm not cooking for you. How does that affect you? Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, I think for a lot of content creators, this is why content creation has turned into feeling more so like a job. Because A, it is. For many, this is their 9 to 5, their regular job. And so with a normal 9 to 5, what do? You unplug, right? So once you clock out, you are done. You don't answer emails in most cases. You don't make phone calls from home. You dedicate that time to your family, your me time, your personal life. And for many creators, we've had to learn to kind of separate our social media presence, platform, and our personal life, because people get way out of hand sometimes. And by the way, this is just my observation. No one's said anything, and no one has said anything to me that has affected me or made me feel some type of way. Not that I was triggered, but a light bulb kind of clicked in my eyeballs. A light bulb just kind of switched in my brain when Nick said it's a social experiment. I was like, but for what? And then I was like, is it to prove that you can't make anyone happy and that people thrive off of negativity, being mean? Like, is it that? Like, I quite literally had been trying to figure that out. And as I'm swimming through my thoughts in my mind, scrolling social media, I'm reading comments and I'm like, why do people have to be so freaking mean? I just don't get it. And it's kind of like they don't like the creator, but they keep coming back. Perspective, it just seems so toxic. Like, it's crazy. And yeah, people get affected by things that don't really affect them. Like, what? I'm going to add some glow to the cheeks because I feel like I want some. Not that I need it, I want some. If I could open this, baby, I'm going to go in to my Danessa. I'm not done, obviously. I don't want to overdo it. I want a little something. I'm going to add her there and here. And I know I have to blend this a little better. Leave me alone. Oddly enough, I'm very excited to touch up my roots because... When I have thoughts like that, I sometimes feel like I sound crazy. And maybe I am wrong. This is just like my thoughts, my opinions. I'd love to hear what you guys think about all of this. I think it's kind of messy. I think it's It's kind of like that toxic, I don't know, relationship between a boyfriend and a girlfriend. I love you today, I hate you tomorrow. And what's even crazier is it seems like it's become the new norm. Like, when did we normalize this kind of behavior? I feel like it just happened. Now, I haven't gotten as far as to kind of diving in, seeing whether or not this behavior is more so happening amongst certain like age groups or anything like that. So I can't really say. Pero mija, I don't know. Okay, but my eyes are looking like they're much bigger and I'm digging it. The brands to show sent over 3 of their what are they? They're peeling lip liners in 3 different shades. I'm not sure which one's gonna work best for today's look, so I feel like I'm gonna go with the nude, because there's a nude, there's a cool tone brown, and then there's that. It's a cool cocoa. I don't know how that's gonna look. And then we have like the red. So we'll try those in another one, like all the other ones. And they also sent over their new elixirs. So I think I'm gonna pair this one and this one. Wish me luck. Am I crazy? Am I the only one? Have you guys noticed that? Like everything I've shared, I don't know if I have to shake it, but I will. I think y'all have seen these because they've been viral over on TikTok. This one is in mauve. Mauve. It's mauve, but they spelled it as mauve. I try not to pay too much attention to that mess all over social. Apparently you just line it. Do you see how that one size foundation made my skin look fantabulous? I'm gonna line the lip. That looks awful. And the top is crooked. And now all I can think about is like, social media used to be like the it place, right? Within the past few years, it's just gone south in terms of the relationships and the way that people behave and towards each other. And it's like, people have this freedom of being mean for no reason. It's just sad. I miss the good old days. Like before the TikTok, yes, YouTube was bumping, but people were so freaking nice to one another, even if it was fake. It wasn't the norm to be mean. Now, apparently, I just have to peel it off. I like that color. Okay, hold on. Not on its own, though. That would be weird. This one's giving me a hard time. Application-wise, it could have been better. It is what it is. I'm gonna use their lip elixir in Bunny Tongue. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I like the combo. Anyway, have you guys seen what I'm talking about in social media? How do you feel? I want to hear your thoughts. You miss how social media used to be a place where you can just go enjoy content, escape, laugh a little? Because I know I do. I'm gonna go ahead and get this braid off, get myself going. I am going to for sure show you the product that I use and all that good stuff. We're gonna wash, we're gonna blow dry, we're gonna do our nails, we're gonna do it all. I'm gonna do it now, but that video's already live. But here is today's completed look, and that is literally what I've had in my mind for the past few days, and it's like been so annoying that I can't get past it because I'm just like, it's been in front of me all along, and I don't know, I didn't see it until now. Anyway, guys, I hope that you did all the things for me. I hope that you hit the like button, you've commented as we went along. And if you're new here, this is not my normal kind of content, girl. Don't worry. I'm usually light and airy and bubbly and make a lot of mistakes. Please consider checking out other content that I have up, but also consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.